Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Last time, we reached Bowser's castle and began fighting our way through the Koopalings to reach Bowletta. Hey, at least Bowletta doesn't just take over somebody's body without assuming parental responsibilities. Okay, we know that the Koopalings are not Bowser's kids according to Miyamoto, but still. This time, we are progressing further into Bowser's castle and just seeing how far we can make it. Is there... Oh, there is something here, a Hoobie. Is there anything... No? Okay, it's not symmetrical, okay. I mean, again, you shouldn't put everything in something in every place that looks like there should be a secret, but it really does look like there should be one. Just saying. We got some fire right here. It doesn't hurt us if we touch it, even though it hurts if we touch those little tiny spikes, even though we have shoes on. Oh well, Nintendo logic, what are you gonna do? Let's go on inside. I think I want to high jump up here before going the lower route. Okay, yeah, I think I'm right on that. And then we're spin jumping. Oh, wow, okay. Let's wait for you to... Are you gonna adjust your aim? Or... Oh, no, you only step aside when I'm on the same platform as you. Okay. Well, at least he's easy enough to dodge. Spin jumping and barely make it across. We are in the door. Wow, that was pretty easy. Come on, you gotta make it harder than that. This is the final area. Did you think it was gonna be this easy? We are just holding right for that entire room. Are you for real? Okay. Maybe this room will have us holding left sometime. Stop moving out of the way of me. That is the trolliest thing you can do over a thing of lava. Now, there we go. Well, okay, I had to press left at least a few times, so there's that at least. What's in here? A save point. Oh, okay. Looks like we found Lemmy. You've seen this before in plenty of other games. There's 4 of them, you gotta hit the real one on the head with the hammer, because you have to identify the real one in the most violent way possible. I seem to have gotten it wrong. Now, Lemmy's sprite here really bugs me. He has like this lifeless look on his face. I mean, I know he's supposed to look dopey with his crossed eyes though, but he just kinda like, maybe if his tongue was sticking out, he'd look a little more alive though, but he looks like he's been taxidermied or something. He just looks so creepy and lifeless. Let's try this one here. No, not it. Okay. How about I just do down because it's what it's been the past 2 times? Okay, good. My method really works. And again, in awkward stilted fashion, he cries for a few seconds. He has that fireball attack that the others have, but he stands a lot closer when doing it, so it's harder to deal with, especially if you're like me who jumps the gun and pulling their hammer out. Well, how about we try fighting him and see what else he is capable of? I assume he has some kind of cloning attack, because it'd be a little bit weird if he didn't, and that doesn't really take any work on the animator's part to do. I almost accidentally hit run right there. That would have been really bad, because I would have lost a lot of coins for doing that if that was allowed. Boom! Thunder on you. There's your cloning attack I knew you would have. Let's, Mario doesn't really have a good attack for this. We'll just do, his hammer attack. Not really sure how to tell which one is the real one. Oh, okay. Wow, that's kind of a nice reference that he turns into a Goomba. It's just like how Bowser had clones in the original Super Mario Brothers. Do Thunder Bros, because this can hit multiple targets. Got it. And it only hit 1, okay. Or did it hit 2? Okay, it hit 2. Alright, we took care of that quickly. Fortunately for me, though, I found the real one too late. Let's try you again. Have a good feeling about you. Yeah, okay, wow, my good feeling was not misplaced. He got rid of his defense down when he did that, so maybe I shouldn't do that again. We'll just do advanced knockback bros and make quick work of him. Not bad. Got through 3 cycles of that. And here's your fireball. I'd like to really reflect one of those back at you, but I don't think I'm going to because this Chopper Bros is totally going to kill you. See, I just know how this works. I feel bad for whatever sprite artist had to draw his face right as he went down, because that was actually probably the funnest frame of animation he had. I don't really feel a need to take that. That'll take you back to the water spring that we couldn't activate before. Also, I think from here on out, in any fight that we get into, I'm going to be using my red peppers, just because I'm at a point where I'm not going to get another chance to use them if I don't. Even though I don't really think I've needed them, and I have wanted to be a little bit sparing with damaging. Again, game show host habitats have gotten really strange over the past few years. 1-up super. Okay. Again, that's really useful for some stuff coming up, though, so you definitely want to get that. Oh, come on. You're not going to send me back to the start of the room. You're going to send me back to where I was last touching the ground. That's good design. That hurts me. Don't do that. That done, let's actually hop back into this portal. And now... even though these are machines, like they look like little stove things that are doing this, we can somehow, some way, put them out by just making them wet. I guess maybe you're shorting out the electricity. I'm not really sure how it works, but we got through nonetheless. Is there anything special if you put them all out? Doesn't seem so, but I guess it looks cool, and that's a bonus. Here we are. Not spin jump. 40 parts in, still, or 39 parts in, still making that mistake. We got these two little hamster teeth that are blocking our way, so we can't go any further. Guess we're heading into this door. You're seeing kind of a pattern here. This place really isn't all that bad to backtrack through as much as I was making it sound that way before. It's just that, yeah, you're going off into little rooms like this, and check it out. It is everyone's favorite gimmick. No, it's not with mice, it's with Magic Koopas. Or Magic Koopas, Mecha Koopas. You get 4 tries to do this. This guy's gonna run continuously. Same puzzle as the Hooniversity. Would have gotten that if I didn't jump. Got you. Oh, this guy is a jerk. He's just walking around. He's not running past or anything. He just walks around like a random NPC would. Oh, come on. That should have counted. Gotcha. Wow. Only 1 try. I remember that being a lot harder than it was for me. And honestly, it probably is a lot harder than it was for me. I just got really lucky. I'm not even going to try to, like, you know, pretend and say that I was really good at that. It was just luck. Piranha Plant Pros. When tickled from behind, water gets spit out. Okay. So we gotta water these guys, and they say tickle, which apparently means electrocuting your brother's spinal column. Gotta make it lighthearted for the kids, okay? Use our thunder to get rid of that, because apparently watering piranha plants kills them. I guess they are fire elements, so maybe it makes a little sense, but... Magic Koopa? Or 3. Well, on the bright side, we get yet another level up, level 35. Sure are getting up there. I'm talking like it's years in that zone. Go for defense. +5. Once again, we are continuing the trend of getting +5s in this final area. Guess you'd call it a final 5 frenzy. I am so terrible. Let's just hit the other piranha plant, forget that ever happened, and I said, let's water the other piranha plant, forget that ever happened, and carry on. Apparently the game does not want me to forget my puns because it wants me to feel the pain that my jokes are going to go through whenever they go to joke's end. Got a save album right there. I'm pretty sure you know what's coming up. Here it is, Ludwig. Got it. Well, that didn't last long. Yeah, he is going to play a bit of a strange game with you where you have to jump over his shell using the... Oh, it's not the same every time. Well... 3rd time is the charm to jump over the first of, like, many jumps that he's gonna be asking of us. To carry you. Oh. Oh, no! See, I do it just fine when I don't talk, which is exactly why I've dedicated 7.5 years of my life to being a game commentator. After you finish his challenge, he just kind of runs off and makes a face at you. Or he doesn't. When you try walking away, that is when he decides to fight you and gets you from behind. Doesn't count as a first strike, luckily, even though it would for any normal baddie that would do this to us. Well, here we go. Ludwig Von Koopa. Let's go for it. I didn't really mean to do Swing Bros, but okay, I guess we'll run with it. I was meaning to select Chopper Bros. Get 1-up super out of him. Okay, not bad. He's got the same useless spinning attack that Iggy had. And I gotta say, it's a little bit strange that his shell gets so much smaller when he does that game with you. I mean, dude, don't sell yourself short. Your shell is not that small. You have a glorious shell, good sir. Let's hit you. And you are, oh, here's your unique attack. He makes his shell not small that time and damages us with it. Wow, okay, he even moves in the same patterns that he moves in when he's out in that game. That's a really nice touch. Good on you. Let's do, I did say that I would use these. Now that we've seen his 2 attacks, I don't really see any harm in doing. I said I don't see any harm in... It's down here. Thank you. Use that on Mario. And now we will see the true power of Chopper Bros now that we have this status. Boom, boom, boom! Look at those numbers! Gone! It's incredible. It's so crazy. That is why I love red peppers, and that's why I've felt a little reluctant to use them up to this point, because they really do make incredibly quick work of just everything. It's amazing. But since, you know, they're throwing... Wow, your tongue is apparently bigger than your shell. News to me. Gotta wonder what it's gotta feel like in his mouth when he's just going like, ew, if he's gotta, like, you know, roll that big of a tongue in order to make that sound. Well, I burped when I was talking about making sounds. Let's get Mario in here. Hammer that. That'll open up the way for us even further. How about we see what these item blocks have? An ultra syrup and a super mushroom. Not an ultra mushroom. Getting skimpy on us, I see. Well, we have taken out more of the Koopalings. 4 of them, in fact. Do we have time for one more? Yeah, I'd say so. We did 2 last time, plus getting to the castle. We can do a 3rd one. I'm not gonna sell this short. I instantly regret doing this because I remember this being really tough for me when I was a kid, and I'm sure it's gonna be tough for me now. Yeah. This shadow is really strange, how they just kind of have a non-colored monochrome version of this texture in order to display it in shadow. It's really weird. Then again, I guess having purple cobblestone in the middle of lava is also kind of weird, so I don't really have my priorities straight if that's the thing that I'm finding weird in all this. Can I not do anything here? Like, really? Oh, silly me. I thought this material on the ground was metal, given the rivets on it and the fact that it's a different color from the stone. You can see how I would have thought that. You know, it kind of makes sense given that how that's a lot of other metal in this game has looked. Silly me. Apparently I was wrong. Well, what we want to do is get Mario over here. Luigi, you can jump out. Gonna bring him back around, and now that I think of it, what did I think was so hard about this thing? I already get what I'm supposed to do. It's just a matter of actually doing it. Let's go through here, go down, and yeah, I'm not seeing any sort of catch that is making this more complicated than it already was. This is honestly really straightforward. Maybe I was just an idiot when I was a kid. Then again, that's not really a surprise. And speaking of which, I didn't mention this last time, but I do have yet another story of me being the worst Mario and Luigi player ever. You know how we kept getting new equipment over the course of the game in that equipment shop, and we got some really nice stuff last time that's been super helpful to us here? Well, when I was a kid, I never got any of that. I went to Bean Bean Castletown for equipment one time. The time that the equipment shop opened after we had opened the way. Why did I never go back there and check it? Well, I'd never really played a game where the shop's equipment had changed, you know, that much. And I was just thinking to myself, like, well, I already went into that equipment shop and I got the best stuff from it back when I did. I don't need to go back in there. So, also keep in mind that I was not that diligent with enemy item drops because I never got the Game Boy Horror SP on my first playthrough. So, in addition to that, oh god, in addition to that, I also, as you recall, never got the Game Boy Horror SP, and I was not very diligent about item drops and redoing my equipment. My equipment in the endgame was from the last time you go equipment shopping upon getting to a new town for the first time. That's right. I finished the game with Little Fungi Town equipment. Yeah, it hurts to think back to the times when I was that bad at this game. Also, screw fighting alone. If Xenoblade taught us anything, running away is a valid tactic. Is there anything else that I can do here? Oh, I see what I gotta do. Okay, yeah, I was just going after the items first, and I didn't see it because of that. Become small once again to get through those grates. Then, run away from this boo. Really don't want to get in any fights right now. Not just because I'm tanny, but also because I'm alone. Teeny and alone. Sounds like an innuendo, actually, now that I say it like that. That's kind of disturbing. Wow, return of these types of blocks from Mario Bros. Okay, not complaining. Let's get over here, another 2D platforming segment. Ooh, these things are Mario 3. You don't really see those all that often. I, for once, don't know what the official name of those things is. Let's just get over here. Sorry if it seems like I'm, you know, just kind of rambling a little bit. I'm trying to focus and not screw up this 2D platforming segment because I'd like to have 2 out of 4 under my belt, considering I screwed up 2 of them pretty bad already out of the 3 that we've played. Do that, get over you, and there we go. Okay, that's nice. Gonna backtrack a little bit right here to get those item blocks that were up top. This is taking a while. Ultra Nut and an Ultra Mushroom. Can't hit these multiple times. Did that no problem. I still have not gotten hit. We have this very non-threatening looking effigy of Bowser. Let's burn it! Because that's what we do to things that are, you know, not in Bowser's good image. We hit that, and we open up the gate. Have a warp pipe right here, which I hope will take me back to start. Go down the warp. There we go, jeez. For some reason, in games that have 4 planes of movement, going down warp pipes has always been really touchy. I mean, in Mario 64, it was just as simple as jump into it and you'll go into it, so I don't get why other games haven't really done the same. Maybe they don't want to make it so you accidentally go in? I don't know. Let's stop with the rambling, and let's go into this room, because I'm willing to... Oh, we have yet another puzzle. Dang, whichever Koopaling this is, I think it's going to be Roy. Really has a thing for puzzles, because this is far more of a challenge than any other Koopalings have given us up to this point. Well, let's straighten ourselves out, do that. More simulblock usage. Gotta say, the simulblock mechanic is actually a really interesting one. I kind of wish it came back more often, because I don't really think it appeared in any games other than this one. I could be wrong. Dream Team did bring back some mechanics like the random block that hadn't been seen in a while, but I don't really remember the simulblock being there all that often. Oh wait, what am I talking about? I think it is in Partners in Time now that I think about it. There's yet another tangent. Let's go up here and fight Roy. Get back the last 3 letters of my username. Let's do this! That works too! Well, hop into your portal that doesn't look suspicious at all. You know, you can just map this portal to take us out over lava or something. And we can freely keep walking onward. Or can we? I don't get the point. It wasn't a first strike. It wasn't anything like that. Yeah, when the number of the face and the time of bomb reaches 0, it's game over for you. Defeat the Koopaling before the number reaches 0. I don't think any boss fight in this entire playthrough has taken us 8 turns, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Once again, gonna open up with some regular attacks, and just so we're clear here, you can't attack the time bomb. It is just its own thing, not really an enemy. You have the same attack that Morton Koopa Jr. had, just like in Super Mario World. You are a clone of him. At least they're true to the source material of making him a clone. Goes down to 7. Mario, you really need to heal. We'll give you a super mushroom. Might as well bide myself a little bit of time here. I could use Thunder Bros, then he'll get to do another attack. Hopefully that'll be the other one that we need to show. And that'll be it. Boom, boom, boom. I really say boom a lot for a game that doesn't have boom boom in it, now that I think of it. Oh, you're also a clone of Ludwig. Is that how he was in Mario 3? I think. What? Wow. Dude, you think that's attacking us enough times in 1 turn? Come on! Okay, no more Mr. Nice Plumber. Let's heal up Luigi. Or, no, I should use a nut. I have not used a nut up to this point. Or, yeah, we'll use a super nut. And even though I might regret this because he was doing a lot of damage to us, I can hope for the best, and... Oh, do I want to use a red pepper, actually? That is risky. Let's go for it. I'm feeling ballsy here today, come on. I mean, I just used nuts for crying out loud. Alright, go doing that again. Oh, geez. This jump is very awkward. Whoa, okay. Wow. Getting pelted again. You think that's enough attacks in 1 turn? Okay, good, he stopped. That goes down, and now with our red peppers and his defense down, we will do Chopper Bros and make very quick work of you, hopefully, because I am almost dead! Wasn't enough. Well, that's bad. Try this. Well, I'm very happy that we took him out that turn, otherwise I might have lost. Good thing the thing gets lost. We get yet another badge for that. Only if you have the Game Boy Horror SP will he drop the Bowser Fang badge. This is one of the single best pieces of equipment in the entire game. It's not a disappointment at all like the last one was. That gives you plus 50 BP from what your base is. You take a bit of a hit in the power if you have good stuff like I do, but if you don't have better stuff, this can be very worth it for the few battles that you have it. And again, if you lose a battle from here on out on purpose and you get a second one when rematching him after the game over, you can get 2 of them, and that's 100 BP total between the 2 bros from equipment alone. Definitely not worth dismissing completely if you have not as... Definitely not worth dismissing completely. But with that done, that is another 3 Koopalings down. Only 2 more to go. And next time on Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, we're gonna be barreling through the hallways. See you guys then.